All right, the footage that you just saw of the engine coming out was 2 days ago. So we've moved on. Yesterday, spent the majority of the day just cleaning up, sorting out, getting things put away. Motor's tucked back behind the toolbox, waiting for parts to get copied or stolen off of it. Yesterday also spent most of the, or a good portion of the time getting the transmission 100%. It's a Richmond Road Race 5-speed. The shifter needed some cleaning out. It had road gunk muck in it. Went over that. The shifter tunnel, I can't really show you the underside, but I cleaned that all up. I put that shifter tunnel in for the 5-speed, mounted all of that. So where that meets the floor on the underside, cleaned it up, did a little body hammer work, contour it nicely, shot a little bit of paint on it. When the warm weather gets a little bit warmer, I'll put a little seam sealer around it to seal everything up. Clutch bell housing, I had to get a new flywheel because this motor is a late model, one-piece rear main seal. So went through the whole clutch flywheel, checked the new flywheel, it fits, everything's good. I had some bolts that were too long, shortened some bolts, went through fasteners. So transmission's 100% ready to go. Today is everything radiator. So this radiator, I've got two common Chevelle upgrades that gets done quite often, but I'm guessing have never been done together. The radiator is an aluminum plastic tank radiator out of a late model, much later model than this car. Late 90s, I guess, Chevy van, so it fits nicely, right size, everything. And then the electric fans that I'm doing are over here, and the electric fans are out of a Windstar. The mounts on the Windstar, there's this little tab, sits in a pocket on the car, and then bolts up here. On the Chevelle, it doesn't have those mounting points, so I need to make something for that. The other thing is, the reason I say these two have probably never been done before, this fan fits between it fits on the radiator, the front of the radiator. Up here, upper radiator hose, down there, lower radiator hose. It fits in between them, but with thousandths of an inch only left over. So without the radiator hoses on, it actually fits. With the radiator hoses on, you can get it in there, but you're actually bending and forcing things, and I don't want to do that. So probably what's going to happen, I spent a little bit of time yesterday. I figured this was a fiberglass or a glass reinforced plastic of some sort, so it wouldn't heat up and move very easily. And I tried it. I heated this corner up with some with a heat gun and tried pushing it in, and it doesn't want to move. So what I'm going to end up probably having to do is cut out a small section of here. I'll bend up some aluminum, rivet it, paint it so you don't hardly notice it. There for the upper radiator hose, one over here for the heater hose, and one at the bottom over there for the lower radiator hose. So going to be some modifications. Hopefully I'll get some things on film to take you along with me. So here's the final product. You can see the two tabs at the top, obviously, and down below you might be able to see similar. That side you can't see, this side you can see. So I've got two tabs sticking up from the top, or from the bottom, and two coming down from the radiator cap. So electric fans are installed. I'll put a little bit of glue some rubber foam on there to isolate it a little bit, but other than that, it's all done. On to the next project.